I see this exact dresser on Facebook Marketplace for free all the time. So watch how I turn this into a $650 profit. Before you hate me for not restaining it, know that it cannot be. This piece is made of MDF, which is wood particles glued together, and you cannot strip this, so the only option is to paint it. I start by removing the hardware, which I'm going to reuse. I put a screw through the back of the hole and put painter's tape over both holes, so not only can I easily pull out the drawer, but I can also protect the inside of the drawer from getting any paint in it. Besides not being real wood, another reason I think this dresser is always listed for free is because of these winged pieces, as I call them. They're just ugly. I'm removing them and I'm going to shorten the dresser top to make the shape more contemporary. I pull out and reuse these old dowel pieces just to fill in the old holes. I use wood glue to keep the dowels in place and make them stay there. While I wait for the glue on the dowels to dry, I modify this dresser top as this overhang is way too long now. I start by putting down painter's tape and I mark where I want to cut using a square. The reason for using the painter's tape is to help achieve a clean cut, meaning no chipping or splintering of the edges, which makes for less repair work. And now to make the cut using my battery operated skill saw. Be sure to wear a mask as these particles can be harmful. I'm really happy with that cut, so I do the exact same thing on the other side. I then remove the painter's tape and reveal the nice clean cut. Now that the glue has dried on my dowels, I'm going to mix together some Bondo to fill the damaged areas on this dresser. I'm using Bondo because it does not shrink or crack over time. I sand this down using 120 grit sandpaper and I give the rest of the piece a quick scuff sand as well. Using Cred Cutter, I clean the entire piece, I let it dry, and then I get ready to prime. I am using a bonding primer which bonds to any surface so that the paint won't ever scratch off. This one's called Sticks and you can get it at Benjamin Moore. I stir it really well, pour it into my bigger spray gun, which is my Wagner Flexio 3500, and I slightly thin it down so it'll actually work in my spray gun. Just make sure you mix it really well. I recommend always testing your paint before spraying your furniture, just to make sure that the paint consistency and the setting on the guns are right for a smooth spray. I then go ahead and I prime the whole piece. For the inside of the drawer lips, I use a foam brush and I do them all by hand. I then go over the entire piece and I patch any imperfections I see using wood filler and a putty knife. For any gaps, I use DAP. I apply it, smooth it with my finger, and it achieves a seamless look. I then sand everything down by hand using 220 grit sandpaper with a sanding sponge or a hand sanding tool. I am now ready for my first coat of paint. I'm using Fusion Mineral Paint in the color Ash. It's a dark charcoal color that dries flat and is specifically used for furniture. Like I did with the primer, I paint the drawer edges with a foam brush, all by hand. I then sand the entire piece with 400 grit superfine sandpaper. This is used for sanding prior to the final coat of paint. This is actually my final secret to achieving that buttery smooth finish. Then I apply the final coat of paint. I let it dry and then I put the handles back on. This went from free to a $650 profit. Subscribe to see more DIY furniture flips and tutorials.